Over time, we learn that feeling good in your own body isn't about hiding anything. It's about knowing what highlights your strengths. And highlighting isn't the same as concealing. It's about looking in the mirror with kindness, understanding proportions, the fabrics that work, the cuts that flatter and follow your shape. It's about wearing something that makes you feel free to walk, work, laugh, cross your legs, get up from the couch without having to think about your clothes. A belly is just another part of the body like any other, and it doesn't need to be the center of attention or of your insecurity. When the fit is right, it fades into the background, and what stands out is you. In this video, 7 dresses that have this in common. They fit smartly, respect your body, and make you feel comfortable with who you are at any time of day. 1. Wrap dress. The wrap dress works beautifully when chosen thoughtfully. The ideal model crosses over in the front and ties at the natural waist, not across the belly line. The V neckline elongates the upper body and draws the eye upward, which balances the silhouette. The key here is the fabric. Avoid thin or flimsy knits that cling and show everything. Go for weighted viscose, structured jersey, or crepe, fabrics that drape with structure. Avoid large, spaced-out prints that add visual volume, and choose medium, continuous patterns instead. Diagonal stripes also work well. On the bottom, choose a silhouette that flares out in an A-line. If it's too straight or tight, it cuts the body. If it's too loose and fluffy, it looks like a maternity nightgown. This dress pairs beautifully with mid-block heels, minimalist flats, or low pumps. Add layered necklaces or long earrings that follow the neckline. It goes from office to weekend, from date night to last-minute event. And the best part? You move, sit, stand, and the dress stays elegant. 2. Straight cut dress. This model is great for anyone who doesn't want to highlight the belly, but it can be tricky if you don't pay attention to a few details. A very loose, lightweight straight-cut dress tends to puff out around the stomach, creating that dreaded balloon effect. Meanwhile, ones that are too tight lose their purpose of downplaying. The secret lies in balancing structure and flow. Look for fabrics with a firm drape, like linen blends, light tailoring, or stretch twill. The ideal model falls straight from shoulder to hip without clinging to the center or flaring under the bust. The most flattering length hits mid-calf or just above the knee. Want to avoid a shapeless look? Opt for vertical details, front buttons, subtle seams, or top stitching. And the most functional styling trick, a thin belt placed just below the bust or at the high waist. It defines the narrowest part of your body and breaks up the belly area. On your feet, try mules, lightweight sneakers, or ankle strap flats for a modern touch. A structured shoulder bag helps maintain a polished, up-to-date look. This is the outfit that saves the day when life gets hectic. 3. ALine Dress. The ALine dress flares gently from the bust or waist down to the hem. No exaggerated ruffles, no excessive volume. It works because it gives the belly room to breathe without making it seem like you're trying to hide something. But careful, it needs subtle structure. Avoid clingy or flimsy fabrics that stick where they shouldn't. Choose fabrics like structured linen, light twill, soft jacquard, or medium-weight viscose. And pay attention to the cut. Ideally, it follows your bust and only starts to flare from there downward. A dress that's loose from the shoulders down can look childish, or worse, like a nightgown. Avoid very high necklines that visually shorten the torso. Opt for V-necks, square, or wider boat necks that show the collarbone and balance the lower volume. If you want to slightly define your waist, a self-fabric tie or a medium belt with a slim leather buckle does the trick without highlighting the belly. Pair with pointed flats, modern clogs, or delicate strap sandals. If it's cooler, throw on a lightly tailored blazer to elevate the look. This is the dress that works for casual events, Sunday lunch, or even work if the fabric is a bit more refined. And the best part? You feel free, beautiful, and comfortable all at once. 4. Shirt dress. The shirt dress has that effortless sophistication, like someone who knows what they're doing without needing to prove it. It helps downplay the belly by creating vertical lines through its own structure, and when well chosen, shapes the body gently. But be warned, the right model is neither too loose nor too tight. Look for versions with side panels or subtle darts at the back. These follow the body without clinging, adding shape without emphasizing volume. The waist should be defined naturally or with a loose self-fabric tie. Avoid tight belts or skinny sashes that interrupt the flow. The ideal fabric has structure, heavier cotton, linen blends, or weighted viscose. Avoid very thin or sheer fabrics. They wrinkle in the wrong places and reveal what we'd rather keep subtle. The shirt dress's natural V-neck flatters the chest, and sleeves can be rolled to the elbow. It slims the arms and adds movement. Midi length, mid-calf, elongates without breaking the silhouette. For a modern touch, pair with leather mules, sleek sneakers, or wide-strap sandals. This is the dress that goes from work to weekend. It pulls the look together and keeps you polished, even on days that feel chaotic. 5. Empire Waist Midi Dress. This style is a quiet gem. The empire waist, where the dress is fitted just below the bust, has the power to elongate the figure and free up the belly area entirely. It's ideal for those seeking lightness, movement, and a bit more freedom in the silhouette without sacrificing shape. But not just any version will do. The dress should be well fitted on top, with a seam high at the waist and a skirt that falls in an A-line or gentle flare. Styles that puff out just below the bust create unnecessary volume. The flow comes from the right fabric. Structured viscose, firmer crepe, or cotton blends are great options. Avoid lightweight knits and overly smooth fabrics. A V or square neckline enhances balance and draws attention upward, making the chest the focal point instead of the belly. Looser sleeves, short or three-quarter, create a lighter, more balanced look, especially in matte fabrics. Pair with stylish flats, leather sandals, or even ankle boots. This dress is versatile, perfect for an elegant lunch, but also works with bolder accessories like statement earrings or a graphic clutch. It's a piece that dresses your body with respect and smarts, because real comfort doesn't have to look plain. 6. Structured knit midi dress. Good knit holds you without squeezing. And that's exactly why the structured knit midi dress earns its spot on this list. Yes, it's comfortable, but what really matters is its structure. The right knit has weight, doesn't cling, doesn't outline every inch of your belly. It shapes subtly and lets you live in your clothes. Look for models with gentle bust seams, no exposed elastic, and no ruching at the waist. The waistline should sit slightly higher, just below the bust. It elongates the torso and draws attention away from the abdomen. Avoid pieces with horizontal stripes, ruffles, or too much shine. Choose a clean base with solid colors or small continuous patterns. The ideal neckline is a deep V or U, opening up the chest and lightening the upper body. Sleeves can be short, long, or three-quarters, but always with a soft drape, nothing tight on the arms. The skirt should fall straight or gently flare, ending at mid-calf. Works with minimalist sneakers, strap sandals, or ankle boots. If you want to add a belt, go for a wide, flexible one in the same color as the dress or in an earthy tone. This look carries you through the entire day, from morning meetings to evening drinks with friends. And the best part? Total freedom of movement. 7. Long dress with slit and relaxed waist. A long dress with a slit and relaxed waist is the definition of balance. It elongates without weighing you down, covers without hiding, and brings movement, which is key to disguising the belly naturally. But the secret lies in proportion. The right model has flow but isn't shapeless. Choose styles with a waistband or loose ties slightly above the navel line. Avoid exposed elastics or stiff belts that emphasize the belly. The fit should follow the bust and gently flare downward. A side or front slit adds lightness, breaking up the visual weight of the length and increasing mobility. The fabric needs weight and sway. Structured viscose, matte crepe, or high-density jersey are ideal. Avoid very light knits or fabrics that puff at the hips. Small, evenly spaced prints work well, but solid medium tones like deep blue, terracotta, or dark green are more elegant and versatile. On your feet, go for refined flats, block heel clogs, or leather flip-flop sandals for harmony. Finish with a bold necklace or matte medium-sized hoops. This is the dress for natural presence, for dinners out, travel, and embracing your body without worrying about adjustments. Now tell me in the comments which of these dresses is already in your wardrobe and which one are you thinking of trying after this video. If this content resonated with you, share it with a friend and subscribe to the channel to keep following along.